What's up, everybody? It's Boom Tendo. It's been a while since I made a video. Uh, anyway, this is a video I've been meaning to make for a while now. These new darts from Mattel. They were the Halo Roulette darts. Came out in late 2018. And what's special about them is they actually fit inside of 7/16 brass, unlike the old darts which don't. You see, the old darts do not fit in 7/16 brass, though you may have occasional variation in some that they might fit, but usually they don't. And then the new darts all do fit. And when they're modified, work the best, with the head gliding because I modify the tip. The way to modify these newer style darts that Mattel released is you should 3D print the inserts that I have on Thingiverse. I made a version that has solid fill on the inside. I like this version more because the air pushes against something solid, or you can also use the one that's hollow that user Kitsune 109 made, and that will use less material, not very much less, but if your printer isn't that great, they'll be more likely to break. And the way you do it is you get one of your darts and you take the insert, drop it in, take a clip or something else with a peg, and you push it in so it's all the way in. And then you take a glue needle and you have to sharpen it to a point, because when it's flat, it won't pierce the top of the dart. And then you take your glue needle, you open up your glue needle, and you take Go-To glue and you open up the Go-To glue and put the glue inside of your glue needle from the top. So you just take it like this, then you take the glue and run it through. Okay, and then you got to take your dart and inject the dart. There, till it's full. And if you see it bulging, then squish out the excess. Take the excess off the top when it squeezes out. And that's how you do it, and then you let that sit for about 5 days for the glue to become solid. And when it becomes solid, it's still squishy. Like this one has a solid glue in it. It doesn't compress as much as when they're not modified, but it's still as squishy as the old darts. This is one of the old version darts. They squish about as much as that. Then if you want to save the glue, I would recommend getting all the glue out if you want to saving these needles so that you can use them over again, or using all the glue you have in here before it gets dried out. And then after you've let this sit for 5 days, you want to get some Brush On Crazy Glue. And open it up. And then you just want to lightly brush the tip. Very lightly. So let's see. You don't want too much, you don't want excess because that will take up room in the barrel. There. You don't want to use other types because you need it to be really thin so it doesn't make a thick layer. The Crazy Glue, the Brush On Crazy Glue should dry within a few seconds. To clean these needles out, I like to run water through them. And then after you do your mods to it, the dart should go from 1.35 gram to about 1.6 to 1.65 gram. It's pretty consistent because of the stopper, and so you won't get too much variation in how much glue you get in there, as long as you make sure you fill it all the way in. And then just take out the excess if you see the sides start to bulge by squeezing the sides.